Hi everybody. So today I'm going to share with you how I made 350,000 euros in profit in a year, in 12 months, without ads, with no funnels and a small audience. But this video isn't about hustling harder, and trust me, I know because I have 2 young children at home, or becoming an influencer. That is also something that I tried before. It's about a system that actually works, even if no one knows your name. And because most advice you see online is built for creators and not experts. And that is why it doesn't work for people like us selling our expertise. So let me show you what actually does work. When I started my second business in 2020, I was pregnant and I knew that I didn't want to do it alone this time. Like I had this vision and plan to have a team and make it scalable. And that is why I hired mentors, I outsourced ads and copywriting, and I even started launching my own products. I sold sponsorships to my podcast, like I was doing everything. And I sold over 1,100 digital courses and ebooks. Honestly, still all my income went to ads and the agency. And because of that, I couldn't pay myself even a salary for 2 years. So that is when I would say after 1.5 years, I hit the rock bottom. Like I definitely felt like I have given my all to this business and I didn't know what to do next. I was in loss for 7,300 euros and all the money was my own. Didn't have any investors, of course. It was all my own savings. I was using my husband's student loan to pay for the mentor and stuff like that. So I needed to change everything. So I made the decision that I would quit doing everything that I had done until that point. And I just needed to come up with a way to generate cash flow to my business really, really fast. So I packaged all my expertise into one premium service and sold it directly to the clients without the ad or without any of that. And within 12 weeks, I had made more cash than ever in my business or in my life. I saw that money on my bank account. Still, it was less than 20,000 euros, so it wasn't like millions. But by next summer, because this was in 2021, so by the next summer, 2022, I had also made my first 120,000 euros in a single month. And previously, I hadn't done even 6 figures in a full year. So now over 500 clients use this same system that I then came up with to build sustainable expert businesses. So what I mean is coaching and consulting, and they do it without ads or funnels. And everybody always asks, like, what did you do differently when you grew your business with more than 1,000% in 1 year? So I'm going to share with you 3 shifts that I did. And the first shift was that low ticket is not easier. So for 2 years, I tried scaling the business with cheap offers. And the logic was that I would start small and then raise prices later and sell the higher price thing for those low ticket buyers. But here is the truth. Low ticket requires more leads, more volume, more energy, and it's rarely profitable without a ready-built huge audience that I didn't have. So if you think about it in a way that you want to make 10,000 euros per month, for example, and you start by selling 200 euro offer, you need 50 clients, and that doesn't even count in all the taxes that you need to pay. And it doesn't make sense to take any sales meetings, so you would be probably selling through a sales page. So a typical sales page conversion is anywhere from 1 to 2%. So you'd need 2,500 to even 5,000 visitors to your sales page to even get those 50 clients. And the sales page should be really, really good for it to convert even at 1 or 2% conversion. But if you think about selling a 2,500 euro offer, You only need 4 clients to get to 10K. So which one feels more possible in your reality and with your current audience, with your current capabilities and energy to attract that many clients? So this isn't about greed. Raising your prices to premium level isn't about greediness. It's about efficiency. It's about like what you can actually do as a solopreneur. So I actually created this whole other video about the difference between low ticket and high ticket buyers. You should definitely watch that. I will link it below. But those cheap clients won't get the best results. They won't value your time. They won't commit in the same way. So I actually even think now that it's the most ethical thing to have those premium clients when you are selling a real life transformation. Because instead, with just a handful of premium clients, they will have their skin in the game because they have committed also financially, and then they will get results and they will get better results. And you can use those results and testimonials to get even more of those high paying clients. And then you will be leaving with profit from all of those clients that you can then use to invest back into your business or buying back your time by hiring a team member, for example, and delegating. So the shift number 2 is that content isn't sales. So social media is part of your business, but it's not the business. You can post daily and you can go viral and you can build a following and still not make consistent income. So I feel like I cracked the code in actually making money online and not just getting more likes or views or followers. Because most expert entrepreneurs get this so wrong. They think that their content is their sales system and they post content about their offers and what they do, and no one really cares. Like nobody goes to LinkedIn or Instagram or YouTube to see like what can I buy today here. Like I never sell on social media. I use content to get more eyeballs to myself and to my business. And it builds also curiosity and trust in people. And actually, a funny thing that just happened before I started filming in my office building, someone just came, like a random woman I didn't know, and she was like, "Oh, you have such a great momentum with your business. I keep on doing the great work." So it's clearly working. And then from those eyeballs, I generate leads. And we do that in my business. And I have a full breakdown of this in another video that I will also link in the description. Because when you generate those leads, then you get those to convert into sales calls. And from those sales calls, we close our paying clients. So I think this is the most sophisticated and empathetic way to get clients and premium clients. Because you will never feel like you're salesy or you're pushing, because you're only selling and offering your services to those who are already super interested, motivated, and already want to know like what you do. And this is also how our client Anni, for example, who is a health coach, she used this system and is consistently closing 3 to 5 premium clients a week from just her Instagram and Facebook group. And she doesn't have, I think she has like a couple of thousand followers on Instagram, a few thousand people on the Facebook group. I'm pretty sure that it's less than 10,000 in total. It's so super simple. And Anni has even sales closers, taking the sales calls and freeing up her time from taking the calls. And so do we. Like we have 3 closers at the time in my business. So the most content creators stay broke because they are measuring the wrong numbers. They are not measuring the conducted sales calls or the booked calls or leads generated. They are measuring only the growing follower number or the amount of likes they get. And I think that you should definitely focus a little bit also to that to grow your audience. But as a business owner, the leads, the cash collected, it just means a lot more. So as an expert entrepreneur, you can't use the same systems as content creators. The shift number 3 is that focus is more important than complexity. Most people are stuck in offer overload. So they create new offers every now and then, and they try to serve everyone in every different price point, in every different industry. And I know, because I was there, and I was proud of myself being so productive that I was creating new offers every single month, even if my business didn't make any money. So my mindset was so wrong, and I measured the wrong thing. So doing so much and having multiple offers doesn't scale, especially when you are a solo entrepreneur. So I grew more than 1000% with just one offer. That meant we only needed to have also one sales process and only one marketing strategy. So ask yourself, who gets the biggest results from what you already do? And who would pay more to solve this problem faster? Because that is probably the answer to whom you should target your premium offer. Our clients Camilla and Wendela from Sweden, for example, turned a 150 euro yearly membership into a 3,000 euro offer. And they hit their first 100,000 euros in just a couple of months after start launching that new offer. And now they are close to making 1 million in a year with that same offer that they created already a couple of years ago with us in 2023. So you don't need that complexity. I would definitely say that just do less and do it better. So if I was starting over today, here is exactly what I'd do. So this is the 90-day plan for you. First, I would just focus on creating one offer. I would price it from anywhere between 5,000 to 10,000, or even try to charge more if it makes sense with your target audience. And it should solve a clear and painful problem that the clients have. And I would do anything in my power to get those clients then the results. So I would be confident in my skills and in my ability to actually offer them a clear outcome also from the service that I'm offering to them. And the second thing would be sales. So I would be focusing on booking 5 to 15 calls per week via DMs or warm outreach on social media, like all organically, just having natural conversations in DMs, getting people on calls with me. And the only goal at this point would be to get your first 5 premium clients. So I wouldn't worry about anything else. If you are taking 5 to 15 sales calls per week, I don't think it will take more than a month or 2 to get your first 5 premium clients if you do it correctly and you're really focused on the goal and the actions. So the third thing would be to systematize. So I would only focus on getting great results for your first 5 clients. I would not worry about anything else at that point. So I would, in the beginning, only worry about creating the amazing offer and then getting the sales calls. That would be the only focus. And then when you get those 5 clients, I would only be focusing on getting them results. And I would also document everything. So I would document the way that I answered those clients. I would document the way that I actually got them to sales calls and the sales call and everything, because I would already get ready to delegate that someday from my table. So you don't need a funnel, you don't need ads, you don't even need a website to make this work. You don't need a website to make 10K per month. And you only need clarity and conversations that are ongoing on your social media. You don't need to even leave your house to be able to do that. So what I want you to understand is that you already have everything what it takes. You don't need to work harder, you just need a smarter way to package and price your work. So in my free training, I will walk you through the exact steps to create a premium offer worth 5,000 to 10,000 that reflects the real value you bring. So it will not include any hustle or hype, just a system that works. I made this for you and the link is below.